Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the New England Sports Center for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op Varsity Hockey, as today they take on Ursuline Academy. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne 3-16-0 on the season. Tom Nappy on the call, Andy Ritz on camera. And these two teams have met up once already this season, back on Saturday, January 8th. It was a close game that resulted in a 6-4 loss for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. So they look to get some revenge today in their final game of the 2021-2022 season here at the New England Sports Center. There are a number of inactives tonight for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne as Leanna Patrick starts it off on the face-off. They only have 9 skaters available, 10 players overall, so they will be playing with a pretty short roster, but they have done that most of this season, and they have been very competitive as Ursuline Academy works it into the neutral zone over to Stanton, who passes to her right. It's taken away by Sophia Mazzucchelli. Mazzucchelli up the far side. She'll shoot it wide into the near side corner as Patrick gives it a tap, and it's taken by Waleka. Over the far side now, trying to get it out is Haley Cox. And back and forth we go in the neutral zone. Cal trying to work up the boards. We're in the last week of the regular season for winter sports. And we'll get you filled in on all the action we have coming up over the next few days. Some school vacation Hiller sports action. Sophia Mazzucchelli sends it out. Squirts out into the neutral zone, picked up by Tori Higgins. Taken by Mazzucchelli, scoops it forward. Closing in, and that is deflected off a defender. Mazzucchelli with a backhander, and the backhander by Avery Bent just wide. Out in front, Bent trying to stuff it in. It's turned away. And a traffic jam in front of the net. It'll be covered up by the goalkeeper. And in net, it is Casey McManus, an 8th grader for Ursuline Academy, up against Deanna Pena, senior for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. Off the face-off. Ursuline Academy has a lot of young players on their roster. An all-girls academy, and their roster features a handful of 7th and 8th graders as well. Back into Ursuline Academy territory, Tori Higgins racing to the puck. Catches up with it, slices it into the corner. Up along the near side it goes. Well, we have this game here tonight, and then tomorrow we're right back at it at the New England Sports Center, as we'll have boys hockey at 12:30 p.m. start to that one, as that is sent just wide over to the near side corner. Then we have boys varsity basketball at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. And then boys hockey concludes regular season play against Ashland on Wednesday at 2 p.m. for a big TVL Large showdown. The Hopkinton boys looking for revenge on Ashland after a very tough loss on the road in Ashland just a couple of weeks ago. Mazzucchelli sends it out, and that shot is defended well. And that was a good look for Morgan Frazier, but getting in front of it was Marchie. Up along the far side, went off the stick of Haley Cox. Getting out in front is Morgan Frazier. Sent back in Ursuline Academy territory. Up along the near side. Mazzucchelli takes a slice at it. But Hopkinton will get a chance to revenge that Ashland loss from a couple of weeks ago, where they were up 4-0 in the third period and ended up losing the game 5-4 in overtime. So they will look for some revenge this Wednesday, but they have a couple games this week, so they will be busy. And in fact, they were just practicing tonight just before this girls' game. So we got a glimpse at the team getting ready. There's a shot by Reese Perdoni, sent a little wide. Up along the near side it goes. Set back to the neutral zone. Perdoni catches up with it. Pops it along the far side. Patrick trying to get there. And Avery Bent working her way in, but we get a stoppage. And we'll have an offsides here. We'll get a face-off at 11:21 left to go in the first period. Up along the far side. Sent over towards Polanski. Sends it out. Working her way up is Flaherty. Getting in front of her now, Patrick. Leanna Patrick takes it around the net. Racing up the ice. And Perdoni closes in, takes a shot. It's sent wide. Jammed up now along the corner. Sophia Mazzucchelli gets there. Sends it out in front, a shot and a goal! Kaylin Thompson puts it in! Well, that was a beauty of a pass and a great shot by Thompson getting that top right corner to make it 1-0 Hopkinton Dover Sherborne at 10:38 left to go in the first period. Off the face-off. Up along the far side. Racing up the ice, Stanton sends it out, and that is deflected by Waleka. Pena might have got a piece of it as well. And that shot off a defender. Sent up now by Nelson. Up along the near side, trying to send it off is Morgan Frazier. Getting in there, Haley Cox. Mazzucchelli. Sends it out. Nelson with it. Mazzucchelli backhands it up the ice. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne in the midst of a change. Up behind the net goes Haley Cox. Along the far side now. Correction, that was DeRocher. Sent up the far side, trying to get there, Avery Bent. Picked up by Cowell. And wristing it into the corner, Cowell trying to send it out. Well defended by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne as Cox was there. Patrick drops it, sends it to her left. There's a quick shot and a goal! Off the deflection. Cassandra Cowell with the goal. And we are knotted up at 1 apiece. That score comes at 9:01 left to go in the first period. And that is not a goal you would expect there. Cowell just got the perfect angle on the puck and was able to pop it in. Taking it up the ice, Mazzucchelli. It's taken away. Fiona Daly with a shot, and it is a glove save by Pena. Face off at 8:45. Mazzucchelli trying to send it away. And now sent to the near side by Perdoni. Back to the neutral zone we go. Mazzucchelli along the far side. Racing in and deflected away by a defender. Up the far side now. Perdoni gets the stick in there. Back into Raiders territory. Picked up by Perdoni along the corner. Sends it up to their side and now wristed into the Hiller bench area by Kaylin Thompson. We'll get a face-off at 7:49 left to go in the first period. Some good action to start off this season finale for the girls co-op team. We got a Patrick in on the face-off. Up against Foley. Up along the near side now. And out in front to the slot area, trying to clear, and they will for the moment. Taking it away is McHugh. And now sent to the net, turned away. And it squirts out into the neutral zone. Leanna Patrick racing up the ice. Here she goes. Closing in, shot! And it is covered up. Oh, good save by the goaltender, Casey McManus. Some good pressure we're seeing from both sides tonight. Towards the neutral zone, handled by Perdoni. Sends it wide to the right of the net. Scooped out of the near side over to Farley. And now it's taken by Perdoni. Racing in wrister. And it's a little high. Getting in there is Foley. Sends it to the neutral zone. Patrick gets tripped up. Able to regain her balance and send it up. Battle for it along the far side boards. Patrick able to scoop it out. Sent over towards McHugh. McHugh gets tied up with Perdoni. Perdoni able to send it up. And now looking for a shot here, and it is just a little wide to the left by Tori Higgins. Looked like it might have got a piece of the post. Turned up ice by Frazier. And that is floating to the Ursuline Academy net. It'll remain in play. Patrick trying to get in there. Takes a big hit. Sent up by Cox. Cox able to slip it towards the end boards. Polanski up the far side. Sent back out in front, just wide to the left by Cox. Popped off the boards by Flaherty. Back into Hopkinton Dover Sherborne territory, setting it to her left to Rocher. And now Sophia Mazzucchelli wrists it up the ice. And now Higgins. And Patrick looking for a shot there, deflected off a defender. Over to the near side it goes. Working her way up the ice was Shea. Now in Hopkinton Dover Sherborne territory. Cox trying to turn it around. And we're going to have a penalty here. They're going to get Christina DeRocher for a cross check. She'll head to the box. And now they got a minute and a half. Now they're going to correct it. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty. 5:17 left to go. A 1-1 game. Ursuline Academy will be on the power play. Avery Bent up against Tia Stanton. Sent back, top of the circle, wristed forward towards the slot, and it's handled by Perdoni. Perdoni lost it. Stanton trying to turn it back up ice. And now trying to get by was Berzani, and now trying to stuff it in is Waleka, and that is going to be a goal. Raquel Waleka able to stuff it in. It just got by Deanna Pena. And that was about 8 seconds into the power play for Ursuline Academy. 4:56 left. And we have a 2-1 score. Patrick sends it out. Backhanded up the ice by Perdoni. Patrick coming around the net. Back to Perdoni. Sends it across looking for Wenrich. And it's taken. Here comes Bernazzani. And we have an offsides. We're going to face off at 4:28 left to go in the first period. Avery Bent up against Tia Stanton. Along the far side, Bernazzani. And that's sent up by Hopkinton. Dover Sherborne's Haley Cox. And what do we have here? Well, it looks like it was popped out of play. And we'll get a face-off at 4:15 left to go in the first period. Avery Bent up against Tia Stanton. Or make that Dana Lepper. Patrick sends it out. Racing in, takes the shot, it's turned away. Another good shot by Avery Bent. Up along the near side now. Ursuline Academy looking for a break. Here comes Dana Lepper. Racing in, takes the shot, wide to the right. Up and around it goes. Patrick trying to dig it out. She gets tied up. Getting in there is Avery Bent. And now trying to get to it. Morgan Frazier, the captain, races in, and it's taken away. Good steal by Nina Polanski. To the corner it goes. Patrick trying to dig it out. Gets tied up with Tori Higgins. Sent out in front. Backhanded by Frazier, but a defender got a stick in there. And sent away by Emma O'Hara. Now with it, Polanski sends it over to the far side corner. Daly sends it up. And we'll have an icing at 3:04 left to go. Deanna Patrick up against Emily, correction, that was Meg Foley. Patrick trying to take it around the net, getting in front of her, Tess Marchie. And it'll be popped out of play into the Ursuline Academy bench. You know, both teams doing a good job at getting to the puck, contesting each other. Good back and forth battle we got going here. Wenrich digs it out. Bent diverted as it's sent back by Marchie. Up now to Wenrich. Trying to work it into the slot area. Yeah, back and forth we go. There's a shot and it's sent wide by Avery Bent. It was just wide to the right. She had a pretty good look. Meg Foley coming up the ice. Sends it towards the net. Patrick has to tie it up. Good job by Patrick landing on that before Emily McHugh could get there. We get a face-off at 2:16 left to go in the first period. A 2-1 Ursuline Academy lead. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne working with a short roster makes another change. They want to keep these players as well rested as possible. Patrick racing up the ice, getting in her way, Marchie. And it's sent out. Now McHugh with it. McHugh able to slip by Haley Cox. Into the corner, turns it towards the net, and that shot is turned away. That was a nice quick shot there by McHugh. Getting in the way of that pass, Morgan Frazier, and it's taken back. Marchie Tess Marchi working her way in towards the net. Takes the shot, turned away. Along the corner now. Patrick got the stick in there. Pops it over to Sophia Mazzucchelli. Mazzucchelli working her way up the ice. Racing in. Contested. And there's a one-timer by Patrick, and it's just wide to the right. As it floats over to the corner, we get a stoppage. And we're going to have a hook call against Gwen Walsh. She will head to the penalty box for the next 2 minutes. 1:09 left to go in the first period. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne on the power play. In the Hopkinton DS territory, set aside by Pena. Pass up by Cox. Mazzucchelli brushes it forward and scooping it back into Raiders territory, Polanski. Picked up by Cox, sends it up. And sent over by Stanton. Racing in, backhander, and it's popped in. And that is going to be another goal by Raquel Waleka. Raquel Waleka, just a sophomore, but she has some great talent at moving the puck. And she makes it a 3-1 Ursuline Academy lead at 32 seconds left. And Patrick up against Tia Stanton. Sent up by Stanton. Picked up by DeRocher. Deflects it off the defender. And now racing up the ice. This is Avery Bent. Closing in around the defender. Takes a shot. It's turned away. A good save there by Casey McManus. And the first period comes to an end. Ursuline Academy leading Hopkinton Dover Sherborne 3-1. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Varsity Co-op Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are ready for the second period of this girls varsity hockey game. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op trailing Ursuline Academy 3-1 as we head into period number 2 in the season finale for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. Leanna Patrick in the center circle up against Tia Stanton, and we are underway in the second period. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne playing with a short roster here today, but looking to make some noise. Mazzucchelli races in, backhander off the side of the net. Picked up by Patrick. Sends it out over to the far side towards DeRocher. And it's taken back by Ursuline Academy, sent up by Waleka. And that is scooted by DeRocher off the stick of Tia Stanton. Pops it off the boards, able to find Avery Bent. Bent trying to race it. Sends it over to DeRocher. DeRocher sends it out. Patrick trying to get in there. Taken by Mazzucchelli, and that's sent back. There's a quick shot, and it's in! Haley Cox with a beauty of a goal! Yeah, that was a great feed. Haley Cox, and she was just able to slip it in over the goaltender's left shoulder to make it a 3-2 game. And 14:05 left to go in the second period. Patrick sends it to the right. Taken by Cowell. Patrick gets in there, turns it towards the corner. Wenrich sends it up the far side. Taken in the neutral zone by Higgins. Tori Higgins sends it over. It's stolen away by Perdoni. Perdoni backhands it towards the slot, looking for Mazzucchelli. Higgins along the far side. Sends it up and around. Racing in Fiona Daly. Taken by Patrick for the moment. And then it's going to be Lepper taking it away from Patrick, putting in the shot. And it looked like Pena able to wrap it up. Just able to wrap it up. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call for the Girls Varsity Senior Finale, or Season Finale. Andy Ritz on camera. And it's been a good battle between these two teams. Some great momentum shifts in this game. Polanski sends it over to the near side. Higgins. Up and around it goes. Jammed up in the corner. Over to Polanski. And shot from the circle diverted off the stick of Aleka. And now it's taken over to the far side corner by DeRocher. Sends it up. Stolen away, getting in there, Polanski. And it's taken away from her by Haley Cox. Sent out. And that shot by McHugh diverted. Up behind the net it goes once again. Sent out over to Higgins. Takes the shot, it's turned away. Higgins looking for another one through the defender's legs, and it's wide to the right. And now jammed up behind the net. And sent out. Shot wide right there by Daly. Higgins. And the power play from the first period expired soon as the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Raiders were able to score that goal. There was 51 seconds left on that penalty. Going between the legs, Foley. Along the far side, Polanski. And it's sent away by Thompson. Good stretch of pressure there by Ursuline Academy. Farley sends it up. Diverted by Cox. Up and around goes Avery Bent. Pops off the board, sending it to the corner. Perdoni. Patrick going to take it now. She'll bring it around. Mazzucchelli trying to work her way through defenders. Up along the near side boards. Sent into the slot area, and that shot is just wide from Avery Bent. Trying to take it, Perdoni. Sent up by Wenrich. Handled behind the net by Foley. Runs into traffic. Patrick trying to poke it out. McHugh able to stay with it. And it's turned back down. Mazzucchelli sends it over to the far side. Patrick trying to get there in a race with Nelson. Nelson turns it up. Mazzucchelli looking for a shot. It's punched away. Along the near side, Patrick races out. Wrister. And it is going to be just wrapped up, it appears. Great pressure by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne there. And we'll have a face-off at 10:07 left to go in this second period. And there's a shot that goes wide from Morgan Frazier. Cox sends it out. Mazzucchelli with the backhander. Still out in front of the net. And it is going to be taken away. Here comes Shea. Racing up the ice, Higgins. 'Higgins. 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 Well, that was a great stretch of pressure by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. That's what they need to keep doing throughout this game. Waleka. Sends it to her left. And it's going to be a... Did that get in? It looks like it got in. The official ruling it a goal. That's going to be, I believe, Isabella Nelson. Somehow Pena just not able to cover that one up. The puck just able to slip just by her. And it's a 4-2 Ursuline Academy lead. And 9:14 left to go in the second period. Back into Hopkinton Dover Sherborne territory. Just able to send it away. Wenrich. Now it is taken back by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. And sending it out in front of was Nelson. Into the neutral zone. Scooped back in Ursuline Academy territory by Wenrich. Along the corner. And now it's taken, sent out, and diverted off the attempted Thompson pass. Trying to scoot by Stanton. Stanton and Waleka. Sends it over now along the blue line. That's Nelson. Backhanded towards the net. It's wrapped up by Pena. Shot by Bernazzani. Audrey Bernazzani, a 7th grader for Ursuline Academy. On the far side. Patrick looking for a breakaway. Towards the net, takes a shot, it's deflected. Good save by McManus. Patrick trying to get it out of the near side. Stanton comes away with it. And now sent across towards Bernazzani. Patrick gets there. Sends it out and taking it away, Waleka. Towards the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne net. And kept away by DeRocher. Picked up along the far side by Polanski. And Patrick trying to come away with it. We're going to have it offsides. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second period. A 4-2 Ursuline Academy lead. Daly coming away with it. And good defensive work there by Perdoni. Here comes Patrick racing in. Sends it out in front. Kelly trying to stuff it in. Turned away. And now Patrick takes a shot and it's off the crossbar. Great pressure. And Patrick had such a good look, but just off the crossbar. And now here comes Daly. Fiona Daly racing in. Backhands it towards the net. Turned away by Pena. We'll get a face-off at 6:45 left to go in the second period. Avery Bent up against Dana Lepper. Behind the net it goes. Sent up the near side. Kelly sends it into Ursuline Academy territory. Turned away. Jammed up along the corner. And now with it is Marchi. Marchi sends it towards the blue line. There to contest is Cox. She's able to cut off Daly. Sent to the top slot, and there's a shot, and it is going to be wrapped up. Good shot by DeRocher, but a great save by Casey McManus. I'll tell you what, this Ursuline Academy goaltender, Casey McManus, may just be an 8th grader, but she is playing tremendous in net. She's made some great saves. Yeah, Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne, they're putting on really good pressure. Well, with the fact they only have 10 players available and Ursuline Academy has about 22, you wonder how long it'll last, but a great shot there by Bent. Mazzucchelli trying to send it back. She's cut off. Now Higgins working her way up the near side. Sends it towards the end boards. Gets tied up. Picked up by Polanski. And it squirts up the far side boards. Unable to come away with it is Bent. Sent up by Polanski. And good pass over to the near side, Mazzucchelli. Trying to work it out of the traffic jam. McHugh comes away with it. And sent towards the net, turned away. Pena's been busy these last few minutes. Polanski sends it out. Into the slot once again. Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne controls. As Perdoni sends it up the near side. Back into the neutral zone we go as Leiden trying to send it forward. Taken away by Higgins. Sends it out. Patrick gets in the way. Higgins trying to pop it off the boards. Sent back by Patrick. Picked up by Polanski. And now here comes Wenrich. Over to Frazier, who sends it up. Back into Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne territory, and we'll have an icing. We'll get a face-off at 4:04 left to go in the second period. A 4-2 Ursuline Academy lead. And there's a quick shot turned away. That's shot by Frazier. Frazier trying to get in there, gets tripped up. Patrick sends it over to the far side boards. Patrick trying to close in. Turns it around over to Cox. Pops it off the boards. Patrick along the corner. Sends it out. Up along the near side now. Flaherty. And now racing up the ice. Marchie. On a break. Closing in. Shot. Goal! What a nice shot by Tess Marchie. A senior captain for Ursuline Academy. That score comes at 3:23 left to go in the second period. And makes it a 5-2 game. Well, this has been an impressive game on both ends. I know it's not going the way Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne wants it to go, but they're putting on some great pressure, getting some great shots. And they're doing it with significantly less players than Ursuline Academy has available today. Trying to turn it up ice, and it's taken away. Here goes Avery Bent. Bent trying to close in. Getting in the way is Marchie. Back to Hopkinton, Dover, Sherborne territory. That'll draw an icing call. We'll get a face-off at 3:06 left to go in the second period. Avery Bent up against Tia Stanton. Top of the circle. Perdoni sends it out in front. Still a loose puck. Mazzucchelli trying to jam it in, and it's turned away. Over to the near side it goes. Stanton trying to turn it up ice. Sends it across. Picked up by Waleka. Waleka with some good stick work. Takes the shot. Good job by Perdoni getting in front of it. And there's a quick shot, and it is wrapped up. Tess Marchie got some velocity on that shot. She was aiming for that 5-hole. Great save by Pena. We're going to face off at 2:34 left to go in the second period. Sent out. And sent up by Polanski. Handled by Waleka. Waleka trying to close in. She's diverted by Patrick. And now matched up with Patrick along the end boards. That puck sliced up by Cox. Trying to race up the ice to Rocher. Rocher closing in, picked up by Polanski. Just under 2 minutes left to go now in the period. Waleka sends it wide. Now along the near side. Taking it out, Higgins. Sent up by Polanski. Now across by Waleka. Getting in the way, Haley Cox. Back to the neutral zone, Stanton. And in a Hopkinton Dover Sherborne territory. Picked up by Abby Wayne. Up along the near side it goes. And Liana Patrick trying to race in towards the net. And she'll take it behind the net. I think she was trying to set off that shot but was rounding the net a little too fast. That shot turned away. Along the near side, Bernazzi. Mazzucchelli trying to break through with it. Sent away by Stanton. Getting in the way, Perdoni. Sent across, no one there for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. Picked up by Polanski. Intercepted now by Sophia Mazzucchelli. She'll punch it forward. Along the corner, Mazzucchelli gets in there. Daly trying to send it away. Mazzucchelli sends it up there to intercept Higgins. Ooh, big hit in the neutral zone. Daly takes it up. Takes the shot out in front. And Hopkinton Dover Sherborne trying to clear as Kaylin Thompson brushes it to her right and now jammed up along the boards. And that'll do it for the second period after 2 periods of play. It is Ursuline Academy 5, Hopkinton Dover Sherborne 2. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Varsity Co-op Ice Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are just about ready for period number 3 of this girls varsity hockey matchup between Hopkinton Dover Sherborne and Ursuline Academy. Tom Nappy on the call, Andy Ritz on camera. And Hopkinton Dover Sherborne short rostered today. Only 10 players available, but they have been pretty competitive with this very good Ursuline Academy team. And don't forget, we have more hockey for you tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. The Hiller boys team takes on Hudson. Then at 5 p.m., we have Hiller basketball against Wayland, boys basketball. And then on Wednesday, the boys hockey season finale. They will likely be in the playoffs as they take on Ashland at 2 p.m. Should be a great Wednesday afternoon battle for sure. And a good one tomorrow against a good Hudson team. Sophia Mazzucchelli gets in the way of Tia Stanton. Sent over to the far side, popped in the air by Avery Bent. Sent up to Stanton. Taking it up the ice. It's matched up with Perdoni. Perdoni flips it towards Mazzucchelli. That's flung towards Mazzucchelli, who tries to clear the zone, and it's sent back and around by Marchi. Picked up behind the net by Waleka. Mazzucchelli with the steal. Sends it out, no one there. Waleka takes it. Trying to send it up is Stanton. Well, it's been a good season for this Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op program. And head coach Nick Grout did a great job in his first season at developing his team that didn't feature all that many players. There were only 17 in total, but they faced a number of COVID issues, injury issues, and certainly didn't help their case during the season as a big hit delivered by Abby Wayne to Nelson. But they did a great job fighting through all the adversity and issues and were very competitive throughout many of the games this season and against some very good teams as well. DeRocher trying to send it up the far side. Abby Wayne scoots it into Ursuline Academy territory. Up along the far side now, DeRocher. And it's sent out. There with the block is Daly as Kaylin Thompson was trying to send it into Ursuline Academy territory. Now towards the net, and it's covered up by Pena. And actually, did that come out? It looks like it might have come out, and Cowell was able to pop it in. It's going to be Cassandra Cowell with a goal. I think Pena thought she had it covered up, but apparently it came out. And it's a 6-2 game. 12:38 left to go in the third period. Well, the officials never did blow the whistle, so it's still a live game. Meg Foley up against Avery Bent. Behind the net, Perdoni taking it out. Racing up the ice. Closing in, wrister, and it's just wide. Sent out to Farley. And she gets tangled up, popped off the boards by Perdoni. Sophia Mazzucchelli taking it up. Up and around she goes. Handled behind the net by Stanton. Perdoni sends it out, and it's covered up by McManus. We'll have a face-off at 11:49 left to go in the third period. Yeah, this Hopkinton Dover Sherborne team, a very young team, only 3 seniors on the roster. I'm sure a lot of these players will return next year. It should be a very interesting squad. But if you compare them now between when they first started the season, they are miles better. Abby Wayne's attempted shot deflected by a defender. Marchi racing up the ice. Takes it past one defender, can't get past the other. Sent down by Wayne. DeRocher. Patrick flying in. Patrick trying to turn it up ice. He's looking for someone open. 2 defenders in her way. Picked up by Marie Shea. Anne-Marie Shea, and she gets tangled up now, coming away with it. That is going to be Walsh. And Walsh takes a hit along the corner as she got tangled up with Perdoni. And now along the far side, racing up DeRocher. Sends it back. There's a one-timer sent just wide by Haley Cox. And that one off a defender by Avery Bent. Into the neutral zone. Sent up by Haley Cox. Handled by Paige Plunkett. Mazzucchelli sends it over to the corner. Plunkett turns it back up ice towards Bernazzani. Now with it, Marchi. Sophia Mazzucchelli gets in there. Sends it across over to Waleka. Waleka racing to the net. Backhander. And it is going to be wrapped up by Pena. And Waleka had a big collision along with Reese Perdoni flying into the end boards. But they both are up and appear to be okay, which is a great sign. Kill Waleka laughing it off. She has a couple goals tonight. Jammed up along the corner by Abby Wayne. Fighting to get it out. That was Lepper, and now sent along the far side by Haley Cox. Picking it up, Bent. Up around to the near side she goes. Jammed up along the corner now. And it's sent out. There's a shot deflected over the net. Well, that was a great shot there by Lepper. And it's Bent trying to come away with the steal. Backhands it into Ursuline territory as Hopkinton Dover Sherborne make a line change. And we'll get a face-off off the icing at 9:06 left to go in this game. Along the far side, Patrick trying to clear it out. Into the neutral zone now. And getting in there is Morgan Frazier. Sends it to the net, and it's fought off by McManus. Sent away by Daly. And now here comes Daly. Racing in, and nice defense there by Abby Wayne. Along the end boards. Sent out and sent away. Ursuline Academy continuing to attack as Marchi with it. Takes the shot, it's wide. Along the near side, that shot is off a player. Jammed up along the corner, Cowell unleashes it. Into the slot, there's a shot and it's wide. Jammed up along the end boards now. Daly along the corner, pops it off of Haley Cox. And that one goes off the net post. Along the near side. Morgan Frazier able to not get back into the neutral zone. Into Ursuline Academy territory, we get an icing at 7:36 left to go. Well, you have to imagine it's difficult at this point for this very short rostered Hopkinton Dover Sherborne team to try to clear it away. This Ursuline Academy team, essentially twice the size. Up along the near side. McHugh sends it over. That shot, the backhander wide by Foley. Into the corner it goes. Farley sends it out. Squirts out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Murphy. Sophia Mazzucchelli now. And it's sent away. Perdoni pops it off the boards. Mazzucchelli sends it out. And unable to get the shot off there was Thompson. Good pressure. Avery Bent gets tangled up. And coming away with it, McHugh. And now, stolen away by Perdoni. Sending it up and around. It was Nelson. Sent out, handled by Rolansky. Getting the stick in there, Winterich to try to slow her down. And there's a quick shot, wrapped up by Pena. This faceoff comes at 6:27 left to go. Well, final week of the regular season action. We will have as much of the postseason action as we possibly can, airing live on HCAM. And we'll certainly keep you up to date with what games we will have on our website, hcam.tv, as well as our social media pages. Patrick trying to sneak through, taken away, Walsh. Sends it over, sent back now by Wayne. And that pass into Frazier. Handled by Marchie. Marchie trying to sneak through. Cuts it across over to Walsh. Walsh able to sneak it up over to Gwen Walsh. And Gwen Walsh takes a trip and it's jammed up. And we're going to have a penalty here. Where are we? Nope, no penalty. Leanna Patrick up against Gwen Walsh. I think they ended up giving the icing call. There's a shot turned away. Patrick is diverted. Along the corner now. Marchie takes it around and races up the far side. Patrick trying to catch her. Well, I'll tell you what, despite having a short roster, this Hopkinton Dover Sherborne team still showing a lot of hustle out there. Abby Wayne working her way up the near side. And she's tripped up. That's going to draw a call. That's going to be tripping on Tess Marchie. She'll head to the box for 2 minutes. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne will be on a power play. Well, congratulations to Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls hockey. They won their tournament over the weekend, winning a couple games in a row. They were able to take down Auburn and the Woodstock Academy for a tournament title. So that's a nice little prize to walk away from the season with for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. And I think the fact that they were able to win that tournament, get those 2 wins, just shows how far this team has come. Orlansky trying to turn it up ice. Takes it over towards the near side, gets tangled up now. Sent away. Wenrich gets in there. Tries to put it in the slot area. Defender got in the way. Up along the far side now. Perdoni matched up with Stanton. Stanton sent it out, but Bent sends it away. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne are on the power play. 1:05 left on the power play. Mazzucchelli takes a shot, and it's in! What a nice goal that was by Sophia Mazzucchelli, the junior out of Blackstone Valley Tech. And that'll make it a 6-3 game with 3:56 left to go in regulation. Well, the first time these two teams met, it was a 6-4 loss for Hopkinton Dover Sherborne back on Saturday, January 8th. Looks like we could have a somewhat similar result here today, or perhaps a better result. Taking it is DeRocher. DeRocher, quick shot, turned away. Sends it out, handled by Marchie. Sent down by Cox. Out in front, Patrick, and she's diverted. Taken by Marchie. There to intercept Mazzucchelli. Sends it over. Looking to get it to Patrick. Jammed up along the near side now. Patrick takes it. Ooh, that's going to draw a penalty. And Tess Marchie knew that was the likely scenario there. She will head to the box. That was a high stick call, I believe. So Hopkinton Dover Sherborne on another power play for the next 2 minutes. Yeah, that puck got tied up between Cox and the defender, Stanton. She was able to find in the neutral zone, sent wide by Frazier. Along the corner, sent out, no one there. Rister, and off a defender it goes. Ursuline Academy trying to work it out of their defensive zone. Jammed up along the near side now are Morgan, Frazier, and Foley. Sent away, picked up by Perdoni. Perdoni up to Patrick. Wristed off the boards by McHugh. Sent out to Patrick, trying to sneak one in. It's turned away. Mazzucchelli along the corner, sends it out. No one can get to it. And that's sent away. Under 2 minutes left to go now. 1 minute left on the power play. Popped off the boards by Foley. Wayne gets in there. Abby Wayne takes it. Sends it up, able to connect with Avery Bent. Bent backhands it over, looking for Sophia Mazzucchelli. Sent away by Polanski. There's a shot. That goes off of Perdoni. Higgins trying to turn it back up ice. Sent to the net, off the post it goes from Tia Stanton. 10 seconds left on the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne power play. Just over a minute left to go in this game. Avery Bent racing up the ice. The power play just expired. Closing in, takes it around. Sends it out. Into the slot, and it's sent wide by Perdoni. Good feed by DeRocher. Handled by Marchie. Along the far side now. And taken by Tia Stanton. Sends it out. Getting the stick in there, Wenrich. Haley Cox with it. Sends it up. It's a race between DeRocher and Murphy. 15 seconds left to go in this game. Patrick takes it. Around the defender, takes a shot. It's just wide. 5 seconds left. And that'll do it. Ursuline Academy going to defeat Hopkinton Dover Sherborne by a final score of 6-3. A great effort by Hopkinton Dover Sherborne. As with a short roster, they were very competitive in what was an entertaining game between these two teams. Hopkinton Dover Sherborne will conclude their season at 3-17-0. Congratulations to head coach Nick Grout and his assistant coach Mike Messier and all the Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls hockey staff on a great season that featured a lot of player development and some very competitive games against good teams. They were certainly fun to watch this season, and we'll have a lot of these players back next year, and we look forward to seeing what they'll be able to bring to the table next season. But Ursuline Academy victory here today, 6-3 in what was a good, entertaining hockey game. For Andy Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching all season long Hopkinton Dover Sherborne girls co-op hockey. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.